know in the past, love has been sort of harder, but I see the God in you. I just want to nurture it. Though this love may hurt a bit, we dealing with this water love. You even give my daughter love. I want to build a tribe with you, protect them, provide for you. The truth is, I can't hide from you. Depend on me, they have to die with you.
Hey, Athena. So I had the stream set for 9:15. So I was on here like, where y'all at? But it was showing a countdown screen on yours because it was like it was supposed to be like a stream that's like in the future, like a future stream. So yeah. Can you hear me fine? Yeah, that was my fault. I didn't know it did it like that. Lordy. I was like, it's showing me people coming in and out, in and out. But I was like, can y'all hear me? I gotta go delete that old video. Cause I was just sitting on there like, where y'all at?
To discover me, I just want you to be trusting me. I kind of laugh.
All right, sound is great.
Is you touching me.
I started to feel nauseous in the last reading.
Girl.
So I had to get me a cough drop.
Can affect the world. I'm tired of the fast lane.
All right, ladies, pay attention to the lyrics and the music. That's going to be a good indication of what Spirit is saying, as well as the energy. So, with this particular reading, this is going to be a spiritual growth session. So just let me know. Are you ready to get started, Athena? If at any moment the sound starts to be muffled, let me know because my clothes is interfering with my mic. All right. All right, Athena, thank you for trusting me with your journey today. I want to take a moment to acknowledge everything you're carrying, the exhaustion, the frustration, and the longing for stability and clarity. Life has been testing you in ways that feel overwhelming, and yet here you are, still standing and seeking guidance. That speaks volume about your strength and the depth of your spirit. In this session, we'll focus on reconnecting with your sense of purpose, direction, finding clarity around your financial and emotional challenges, and calling on your great grandfather, Papa Gilbert, for the wisdom and the encouragement you need to remain and focus. To regain focus and consistency. Together, we'll uncover the tools and insights that can help you rebuild your faith in this journey and take the next steps with confidence. Let's open ourselves to the answers and the healing that awaits you today. So, the questions that I came up with. Papa Gilbert, what practical steps can Athena take to strengthen her focus and consistency as she works through financial struggles and feelings of exhaustion? Question 2, what guidance can you provide to help Athena with her emotional and spiritual needs, especially in her relationship and maintaining her faith? Question 3, how can Athena best move forward over the next 6 months to shift her circumstances and create the stability and peace that she's seeking? So those are some pretty good questions. So I've already pulled my cards. So we already have the cards here. So I'm just going to be pulling clarifiers as we go. I'm going to shuffle the music. All right. Yes, those are some pretty good questions. So, yes. So, the first card that you get for the first question, remember your first question is you're asking your Papa Gilbert, what practical steps can you take to strengthen your focus and your consistency as you work through financial struggles and feelings of exhaustion? So this is actually crazy because this is the 10 of Wands. And if you look at this card, that's actually what it represents. Look at this: burden, extra responsibility, hard work, and completion. But you got this in reverse. So it says doing it all, carrying the burden, delegation, release, overstress, and burnt out. So you definitely need to do a releasal. What you need to say in this releasal is that you're finally letting go of feeling burdened, having all the responsibilities in your life being on you, feeling overstressed, and feeling burnt out. That's what you're releasing, okay? That's something you're releasing before the new year is up. Because what you're saying to yourself, to your higher self, to your spirit team, I'm letting this go. I know it probably feels like, okay, if I don't do it, it won't get done. And that's why you have to be that way. But sometimes when we hold certain frequencies in our energy of like, like masculine energy sometimes, that tends to like attract people that maybe are more of a feminine energy, or like it tends to like throw our energy off and what we're trying to attract. So you're gonna have to let that go. Like feeling like you have to do it all. Like if I don't do it, it won't get done. Like don't say that anymore, okay? I don't know if you say that per se, but don't say anything like that to yourself again. Even though it's like normal for some people, this can't be your norm, okay? So that's something you want to release, like formally within a releasal. Make sure to add your scriptures as well and make sure you burn it. Um, so let's pull some clarifiers because the question is, what practical steps can you take to strengthen your focus and your consistency? So let's see. What practical steps can she take to strengthen her focus at this time? Her focus in life, in regards to her money, and feeling exhausted. What practical steps can she take? Whoa. Transformation. This is a lot of cards. I usually don't read all of these, but I read them. Transformation. Let me shuffle. Let me shuffle these again. All right, what practical steps can she take, Papa Gilbert? Because she's doing it all right now. She's carrying the burden. What practical steps can she take? Protection, travel. So I do see pregnancy coming soon. Okay. So you need to start treating yourself as, I'm not saying treat yourself as a pregnant woman, but like eat the type of foods that you're going to eat when you're pregnant. Obviously, not the craving kind of foods, but like we're not going to be eating no baby powder, no ice cream and french fries now. But eat those healthy foods that the doctors are going to tell you, okay, make sure the baby has this, make sure the baby has this nutrients. Go ahead and start preparing your body, okay? Also, this just came to my mind, but like they say the okra water is good for like um wetness, and also I think it like helps push the baby out. So if I was you, I would start doing that as well, like drinking okra water. Just doing little things to like prepare your body for pregnancy. Act as if you're about to get pregnant, because that's what's showing up. This is all women on the cards, right? We're talking to a man. Okay. Oh, she said ice. Peace and love. Oh, that's funny because I started taking prenatal last week, and it's full of nutrients. Well, that's another tip right there. The prenatals, but not pregnant. I heard it slips them out. Yeah, it slips them right out, and that's what I've always heard. And that just randomly came to my mind. So he's saying do that. I'm also seeing you spend more time near water. Um, there's going to be a trip coming up soon near water. So when that opportunity presents itself, definitely jump on that. Okay, I'm seeing blue butterflies around you. So this is usually like a father spirit or a grandfather spirit. So this is spot on with your grandpa. Okay. So yes, just prepare for pregnancy. Be excited. So I'm seeing you do a vision board. So what spirit is showing me is like you feeling empowered. Okay. So there's this full moon. You're standing underneath the full moon. I'm also seeing you standing underneath water as well, and there's a moon. It's a crescent moon, but still, you need to work with the moons, okay? Moons, in some civilizations, moons represent feminine energy. In other civilizations, it represents masculine energy. So to me, it just mostly represents balance. Okay. So with the moon, you want to get balanced. So like how some people will walk barefoot, I'm seeing the moon as a way that like balances you and grounds your energy. So you want to get in the habit of connecting with the moon in the moon phases. Okay. Also, with manifestation, the full moons are important, okay? So we release during full moons, okay? So this is perfect because what you're doing is releasing the burden. Because think about this, Athena. When you get pregnant, are you going to be doing it all? No. That's something in your life you're going to literally have to be dependent on someone else. So, if I was you, I would be like releasing that for sure. Like the burden, that energy, you don't want to be pregnant and you don't want to be like having a newborn having to be in that frequency. So if I was you, I would already like prepare your energy. Um Also making sure that, and I've told you this before, making sure that it's with the right person. You want this person to be present in their kid's life, present during your pregnancy, present like you want there to be a smile on your face during your whole pregnancy. This woman is smiling, okay? This woman has the biggest smile on her face and she's so happy and content. I'm also seeing a lot of flowers, so you need to make sure like you're bringing like flowers, like fresh flowers home. Also, like I'm seeing the greenery around you, so this actually is spot on because you do grow things, you grow food and stuff like that. So this is actually spot on. But the greenery or like plants, they bring life. They bring like life force energy, I think is what he's saying. I've never said that before. This is what he's saying. It brings the energy of life, rebirth, new beginnings. So you're gonna have to be in that energy, okay? No matter what your circumstance is, you're gonna have to like try to not allow yourself to get so overwhelmed, okay? Because that frequency and that energy, it keeps you in a masculine kind of feeling. Well, I gotta do this myself. I gotta do this myself. Make sure you're asking for what you need, okay? Make sure you're verbalizing what you need and asking for what you need. And also, like not just asking people in the physical, going to your ancestors and your spirit team as well. I need this. Can you make this happen? Because the releasal is not just to make people move in the physical realm, it's also to help you spiritually, help bring forth certain things in the spirit realm. So go to your ancestors. You matter of fact, go to this grandpa specifically and just ask him for what you need, okay? So yeah, so the protection with the pregnant woman, and look at her heart. The heart chakra is glowing. Okay. Then you have the empowerment. So you're going to have to empower yourself. So the scriptures that you use is going to have to be like pregnancy scriptures as well as like scriptures for like manifestation. And obviously, go to my TikTok. Um, Find the ones that I have like videos for law of attraction, like the ones that are like um the scriptures that are like similar to like law of attraction, like asking you shall receive, those type of scriptures. Okay, so you want to put those on there. Let me see. And then the travel, like I said, there's going to be something that comes up. So maybe like on the release, so with you letting go of like having to have so many responsibilities put on there, you're going to have more time to travel on this upcoming trip near the water. Just act as if the trip is already planned. It's going to show up. That's law of attraction. That's manifestation. So you have to use like the releasal to like, it's kind of like a petition and a releasal, which I tell people to do this. Like on one side of your release, so write what you're releasing, and on the other side of it, write a petition. So basically, the opposite of what you're releasing is what you're welcoming in. So write that out in the present tense. I'm so blessed and grateful that I get to go on this trip coming up. If you look at this, she's pregnant. Like, no fucking cap. Like, no fucking cap. And then look at this card. Like, ma'am. So it's in your energy, it's in your frequency, but you have to let go of that burden, feeling like if I don't do it, it won't get done. Because that's really not true. Now, I don't know if this partner could be doing more. I don't know if spirit, like, would you like to get some clarity about that? Because I don't think, let me see, do we have any direct questions about relationship? Because the next question says, what guidance can you provide to help Athena balance her emotional and spiritual needs, especially in her relationship, maintaining her faith? So we can get clarity here since they're bringing a pregnancy, or we can just go to the next question, get clarity about it. But what do you want to know specifically within the relationship? Will you be getting pregnant by this man? Is that what you want to know? Because if I ask, it's gonna be straight shot, no chaser. So ask for what you need clarity on for sure. But the pregnancy's coming up. And if you do have a question, type it all the way out for me. Okay. Will I be getting pregnant by this man? All right. Let me shuffle the cards. I shuffled the music. Spirit, will she be getting pregnant by this man? Yes or no? The man that she's currently talking to? Will she be getting pregnant by him? Yes or no? All right. We got to maybe the Empress. Oh, the High Priestess. Okay. All right. Let's see. Baby. Yes. You got about to get pregnant. Okay. So it says maybe and yes. So let me read to you what these cards say, okay? Because it's a man and a woman. Look, King of Cups, the High Priestess, Water, Moon. Do I fucking cap, bro? Do I sit here and cap with y'all? Like, do I cap? Do I cap? Like, let me know right now. Like, I have to know. Oh my God. Intuition, sacred knowledge, the subconscious, divine feminine. Ma'am. Trust yourself, sensitivity, purity, high morals. Look at the all white. Have I not told you this before with the all white? Then you got King of Cups. Yes. Emotionally balanced, compassion, diplomatic, control, balance, supportive leader, tolerance, empathetic, Aquarius and Pisces energy, water, moon, baby. Oh my gosh. Peace of mind, a personal message. Okay, so this is the last week I'm doing readings because I'm off in December. So my readings won't start back till January. So if you want to book a reading, I have one opening. Well, actually, it's a question mark for one private reading, and then I have a reading after that. So if you want a reading, I could probably do it this weekend, but you have to book tonight. If not, baby, you're gonna have to catch me in January. All right. All right, Athena, you want to know when you get married? This energy is very like gives me present moment because look, she's facing forward, he's facing forward, but he's kind of facing towards the future. At least he's not facing this way because that would be a telltale sign. Okay, so this gives me, it says tolerance. This is somebody that I know things right now are a little not confusing per se, but it's kind of like you feeling a little neglected. This person, I'm feeling like this person has a lot of responsibilities, okay? So what I'm feeling in my frequency is don't fault him for that. You just have to figure out the best way to communicate with this person. Okay? You have to figure out the best way to communicate with this person. Okay? All right. So let's see. You said, will this person marry you? Is this someone that will marry you? Okay, because what you're putting on the emphasis is a baby. Okay, so let's be clear. So marriage, it doesn't mean that you won't ever get married, but I'm getting a yes for pregnancy. Okay, I keep telling you, make sure that it's the total package because you don't have to settle. Make sure that it's somebody that also wants to be with you. You don't want to just be a baby mama. If that's how the cards fall, then that's okay. You're going to be the best mom regardless. But I'm just saying you don't want to just choose that life for yourself. All right, so let me ask. Is this somebody that wants to marry her? Yes or no? All right, that's a lot of things. Yes or no? Is somebody that wants to marry her? Yes or no? Let's see. Yes, maybe. So it's a question mark right now, but it's a yes. So this person does want to marry you. It says gifting, receiving, sharing wealth, generosity, charity, and sharing. So this is a person that already has kids. Okay. So this makes so much sense, Athena. So do you see how you have to be patient? Because this person is going to have to be very patient with you too. But you have to be patient. You called in the things you want. Even the way that this person came into your life is very specific to what I told you. So now is everything is playing out, okay? But you cannot allow yourself to get overwhelmed. You might not feel like things are going as fast as they should be, but just be patient, okay? Be patient because this person is showing up like very stable, okay? Very stable. This is an earth sign card, Taurus. Movement, balance, solutions, harmony, healing, and empathy. So this person is a giving person. So do you see how I'm telling you to get out of that energy of feeling like you got to do it all? Because this person will do it all. They just have to figure out. You guys have to find balance. Remember the moon, balancing the energies. You have to find balance between your energy and his energy. Learning how to ask for what you need, not just when he asks you, what do you need? You go to him and tell him, hey, I need this X, Y, and Z. It's not just like to make it seem like, oh, this is what I need. It's all I need from you. But no, like this person knows that you need things. Also, this person does want to give you a baby because he knows you want a baby. And he has plentiful sperm, is what I'm hearing. This is out of control. Papa's showing out. Papa is showing out. That slipped out my mouth before I could even catch it. Okay, the second card was the Hermit. This is Earth sign Virgo. It says maybe, upright, soul searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth seeking, being alone, independence, inner guidance, meditation, and consciousness. So, this is what you need to be focusing on right now. And the song that's playing is called Exposure, says, Expose yourself to me. So, okay, so I feel like with this person, okay, because you asked, will he marry you? I do feel like there are things from his past. I think this is the children, but notice, look, he's looking backwards. There's still people that he's financially helping, and there's people that, excuse me, that he's having to do things for. So, because look what's on the side of this, selflessness and integration. So, you have to integrate yourself into his life. Okay. So, finding moments where you guys can spend time together or communicate, just being understanding. And like I said, please communicate what you need. Don't just assume that a person knows what you need. Okay. Um, you laughing because I said the sperm is plentiful. That shit cracked me up. I don't know where that came from, but grandpa's showing out. But yeah, so this is like a light. Then there's these two scales here is balance and justice. So this is like him making sure that even though he's growing in this relationship, he doesn't forget about the people that's already in his life, aka his kids. He can't forget about those that have gotten him to where he is, okay? And you don't want him to either. But that's the reason why things kind of tend to feel like you're spending a lot of time alone and stuff like that. But this is the time for you to be alone because once you have a baby, ain't no alone time. So you have to really like get in this frequency and realize. So you need to be watching videos, like vlogs of like people like their pregnancy journey, like watch videos of people, giving birth, watch videos of people like that's the beauty of YouTube. That's the beauty of content creation. People are sharing their journey, things that they went through. You need to mentally be preparing for some of these things. Some of the things that come with pregnancy, like you don't want to be caught off guard. That's what you don't want to be. Okay? Because you could have a pregnancy where you're nauseous the whole time, or you can have a pregnancy, where you're having these wild cravings you know, feet swollen, can't walk around by yourself, need a wheelchair. Like, it's just different for every woman. So you want to be very clear, like, this time right now is for you. Now that you know this is in his frequency, this is in your frequency. Obviously, things can always change depending on the actions that you take and the actions that he takes. But this is what's ultimately, this is his true intentions. So, and I told you that in the last reading that this person was serious. So this is a good thing, but you do have to be patient. You have to communicate with each other. Okay, and I just caught on to this. If you look at the High Priestess card, what is this? The crescent moon? Okay. Just in case y'all thought I was one of them, because never been one of them. Like, the signs are there. Oh my God. But I feel like this is the clarity that you needed going into the new year. Have a little bit more patience. Well, do you have any questions for Grandpa? As far as like how to navigate this? Like, is there anything that you want to know now that you know, okay, yes, he does want to marry me? Because it got a maybe, so there's still a question mark. But it's if you get a maybe and a yes, that's a yes. If you get a maybe and a no, it's leaning towards no. More so, it's a no. So you see, it's like two different energies. You get a maybe and a yes for both questions. So it's like he's, I don't want to say he's paying attention to your energy, but I think he is paying attention to your energy. It's okay to be dependent, but you don't want to be codependent. Like, okay, if this person don't do it, it can't get done. He wants to know you can still handle your business. But, if you need him, you have to figure out a way, the best way to communicate with him. And maybe you have to ask him, like, directly, what's the best way that I can communicate with you? Because you're not communicating with me in a way to where I feel like you're here with me. Like, you're here, even if you're not physically here, like, I still need to feel like I have someone. I don't want to feel like I'm alone. So that's what you need to say to him. Like, that's the kind of verbiage, okay? Just let him know, like, you don't want to feel like you're doing, like, it's so much pressure on you. So you want to know that, like, mentally you're not alone, emotionally you're not alone, and physically you're not alone, okay? You have to be able to talk to your partner about your needs and not feel ashamed about that. Like, okay? Like, it's perfectly normal to talk to your partner about your needs, okay? Like, if you need more support, you need more of like somebody to, like, you know, vent to, or whatever the case may be, like, just express that. Try to express that in a way to where he can understand, because obviously, like, he's busy, things like that, but people make time for what they want to make time for. So you just want to reiterate that to him, like, you know, because from going from being alone to being in a, because look, this could even be representing you, Athena. You got the light, got your head down, you're disappointed because it feels like this person is kind of like not including you because it says being alone, independence, inner guidance. So it's almost like I'm having to lean on my own guidance. Like, nobody's really like there to help me or guide me or support me. But then you see this person, he's helping. This is him. He's helping people, but these are people. These are kids. So you don't want to be trying to compete with no kids. So we're not gonna have that in our energy. So it's more of having an understanding. Change your energy. Don't feel like, oh, I'm alone. You're not alone. You have your spiritual sisters in the group. You have us, for those things, everything you don't need to necessarily share with a man. Some things you can, ask for support from others. Like, you could ask the group for support. So, but when it comes to things like relationship things, like, communicate to him, this is what I need. Like, even if it's money, this person has money to give. So even if it's money, okay? Does that make sense before we move on? I'm gonna have to order me a charger tonight because my charger got a shortage in it. The song says, expose yourself to me. You have my consent. I wanted to see what lies underneath. Beauty to me is more than skin deep. Okay? The woman of my dreams. Okay? All right. What guidance can you provide to help Athena balance her emotional and spiritual needs? especially in a relationship and maintaining her faith. Well, I think we already answered this. What guidance can you provide to help Athena? Because think about it, Athena. Song said, "Want to be the best of friends, but first you got to let me in." Song screaming, very much screaming. So when we talk about the moons, that's the balance, and what I just explained to you, that's the balance. So I already answered this question. Um, his guidance is basically like he's trying to help you understand from a man's point of view. Um, like the responsibilities that he has, like professionally and also like with his family and his kids. But just know, like, you don't have to be holding it in your frequency that this person doesn't want you around or this person is just kind of like pushing you off to the side. Because it's not that. But you have to learn to communicate. Okay. And not saying like, oh, figure out on your own how to communicate. No, it's saying talk to your partner. The next time y'all get a chance to talk to him, be like, I really want to talk to you because I'm just feeling like X, Y, and Z. Start out with personally how you're feeling. Like, I'm feeling like kind of alone. Like, I just kind of been stressed out. Don't come with a masculine energy of like, I'm doing it all alone. I got it. Don't worry about it. Because then that gives childish. So come from an energy of like the feminine energy. You need help. I need help bad. I need that help. I need some money. Okay. Just come from, you ain't gotta act desperate. Like, don't say it like that. Don't, I'm just being funny, but just, you know what I'm saying? Because it says gifting, receiving, sharing wealth, generosity, caring, and sharing, charity and sharing. So don't be sitting up feeling like a charity case, because shit, he feeds the needy. So that's who you need to be asking. So question number 3. Well, let me read the tarot card, because for this one, I already pulled a tarot card. So the question was, what guidance can you provide to help Athena balance her emotional and spiritual needs, especially in her relationship and maintaining her faith? You got the Wheel of Fortune reverse, says bad luck, no control, resistance to change, breaking cycles, and negative phase. So what this is saying, this phase, I feel like this is the phase itself. Because I'm feeling like this here is you. You're looking at this person with like a sadness of like, like basically what I just explained, what you explained to me. Don't get in that energy. Don't even sink yourself. You see how it's color here? It's darkness here. It's grayed out. Stop feeling like your life without this person is not, there's not any light, because you are the light. So you need to look at yourself as such, like this empowerment here. Empower yourself, encourage yourself. Start watching those pregnancy videos. Now that you know he do want to get you pregnant, he do want to marry you. Show him what you got going on. Show him what you're doing. You don't have to be sitting around waiting on him to call you, or sitting around, don't even be in that frequency, because that's what it'll give. So that's what this card here is talking about with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. It's saying a negative phase, breaking cycles, resistance to change. So the change is, and the resistance to change is talking about your mindset. Don't get in that frequency. Don't even allow yourself to get or go there mentally, okay? Because you are supported, you are loved, and everything that you need is taken care of, okay? Point blank period. And even if this person was to say, "Oh no, I don't have it," you still go to your ancestors. Don't just stop there at the man. Go to your ancestors and say, "This is what I need." Let them know, like, this is what I need. Leave them a quick little offering, and it's done. Okay. Don't limit yourself. Don't think that this is the only way that it can happen for you, okay? But the love is there, and the pregnancy is coming, okay? I do kind of want to get a time frame. So let's see. So we're talking in terms of year. Well, let's say months, in terms of months. All right, how many months will it take for her to get pregnant? From December. How many months until she gets pregnant? 9 months. Are you ready? Girl, wish come true? What the hell? Athena, come get me up off the floor. Oh my God. Okay, I do want to say this though. It's gonna be an emotional, like it's gonna be. I don't want to say like emotional wreck. It's gonna be an emotional pregnancy for you. Okay, you are gonna be emotional as fuck, and I'm telling you, let one person piss you off, and one of these cups fall over. All that water is gonna fall over on this man. Them emotions. He's sitting here like, nope, I got it. I'm strong. I'm grounded. You finna have his ass stressed out. I'm sorry, but I see it now. You finna have this man stressed the hell out. You finna show your whole ass. And it's so funny because I'm just thinking about the list that you had wrote to my baby, baby, baby. Yeah, you finna cut up, and it's okay. Oh my god, this tickled me so bad. Yeah, you finna cut up. It's finna be hilarious. But just know, like, go on and ask for what you need so this person know, like, I'm not no low maintenance type of woman. I'm gonna need help. This is what I want. This is what we're doing. And point blank, period. Okay? That's the energy that you have to have. Yes, because look, he just smiling, but look at the water behind him. And the cup's just sitting up there peacefully. But if one of those cups fall over, oh baby, you're gonna be flooded. Flooded with emotions. Let them get your order wrong. Whatever you order, let them get your order wrong. The way the water works is gonna come, you finna be fucking crying and oh my god, nobody cares about me. Like, ma'am, reel it in. Oh my god, you finna show your ass. I'm here for it. I'm here for it, okay? So this is a Pisces card, it says water. So this does let me know that the emotions, you're gonna be crying a lot. But I do see you smiling a lot as well. So I do think that, like if you ask him for something, he'll get it. You want some ice cream at 3 in the morning, he'll get it. Like if there's things that you need, he'll get it. So then you got strength, compassion, completion, optimism, and suffering. So what we're not going to do is suffer in silence, and that's that hermit energy. Don't even. That's what I'm telling you. Get out that energy right now. Once you're pregnant, we're not doing that shit. No, you're gonna have to know how to ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need this. Like, it's no way that you could be pregnant and be scared to ask for X, Y, and Z. That is just an understanding that person should already have. Okay. So, with that being said, I'm cracking up. This shit is hilarious. I didn't expect to laugh this hard in this reading. but but yeah, so this is the energy. So and I feel like you're slowly getting there to that point to where you are feeling, just more confident in your life and your situation, your circumstances. So now it's showing you that you do have support. You do have somebody that, will take care of you and make sure, you and the baby will be okay. So release that from your frequency. You know what else to release because they spoke on it. What needs to be released. Also, within the other side, when you do the petition, make sure that you put these specific things. Like this person, put his name. Like if I need little things or big things, he gets it on time, quickly. Ain't no delays. You know what's put. So that is the answer for this one. It says gratitude. So make sure you always show gratitude. Thank you so much. That's good enough. Okay, so question number 3. How can Athena best move forward over the next 6 months? It's funny that 6 months because so after the 6 month period, you got 3 months and then you're gonna be pregnant. So I don't know if it's gonna happen exactly like this, but that's gonna be around the time frame. So after this 6 month period, which is like a transformation period for you, that's when it's going to happen. So you need to be very mindful over this next 6 month period about your own spiritual growth. Because look, it says truth seeking, introspection, soul searching, meditation, inner guidance. So do you see how like that's important? And it says independence. Okay. So we're not going to mistake, okay, I'm by myself a lot. We're not going to mistake that for, oh, I'm alone. Because just because you're alone doesn't mean you're lonely. Okay. You don't have to like see this person all the time or I mean, even though it would be nice, there will be times where he's busy, you're busy working on your goals, and that's what he wants to know. Like the woman that, and this I truly feel this, the woman that he's with, he wants to know that if something happens to him, she has it, she can hold it down. And that's exactly what I just heard. So I know grandpa is telling me this. He wants to know that everything will be okay. Like you'll be okay. You're not gonna just crumble if something happens to him or he's no longer there. Not saying walks away, but if something happens to him, like I think that's a fear of his. If something happens to him, he wants to know that the person that he chooses to be with is strong enough, independent enough, but also knows that she can depend on me. But if I'm not there, that she can still get it done. have some type of solution. Even if it's not ideal, she can still at least have something done. And you know what? That's so in sync with what you've already told me about him, just past situations. So that actually makes a lot of sense, Athena. It really does. Like with the whole school stuff, remember that? This makes perfect sense. So when we're thinking about things that are more serious, he's already showed you that he's gonna show it for you and support you. But you have to do your part to make sure that things happen. If you look at this card, you got 9, 9, 10. So you see that progression? 9, 9, 10. Interesting. Okay. So the question was, how can you move forward over the next 6 months to shift your circumstances and create the stability and peace that you're seeking? So you have the Six of Swords. Upright says transition, change, leaving behind, releasing baggage, and moving on. So this is a man, a woman, and a boy, like a young boy. So what this is showing me, these beliefs, says air, Aquarius. So this is communication. Remember, we were just talking about you doing a releasal under the full moon or under a crescent moon, just at nighttime under the moon. Okay. This confirms exactly what I was saying: transition, change, leaving behind, releasing baggage, moving on. So, what you need to do is release these feelings of feeling like you can't ask for help. Because on this card, this is a man helping a woman and her child get away from a bad situation. So, think about that. So, it says movement, balance, solutions, harmony, healing, and empathy. So, these are keywords that you want to include on the petition part, okay? Also with this petition, and this is actually something that you could do before, because you know we have the ritual for December, the road not road opener, the New Year's ritual that we have in December. So I was going to tell you to do a vision board for, like, it needs to be pictures of pregnancy, like a black woman who's pregnant holding her stomach, she's happy. Also like other little things, like maybe like a ring, like basically doing a vision board for like everything that you want to come into fruition. So that's going to support this releasal. You're going to have like a visual representation of this releasal. Okay. So you could even take a photo of the releasal itself and the petition and add it on the collage that you make. Okay. And then you could have it printed like at Walgreens, or you could print it out at home or at school. So that's what you want to ask for, and this is what you want to release and ask for. You want to ask for movement, balance, solutions, harmony, healing, and empathy. You're releasing baggage. You're releasing fear of being alone. You're releasing being fearful of a long time. Don't fear a long time, because I'm telling you, when you're at peace with yourself, a long time is the best. Okay. Sometimes you just want to be by yourself. I'm a type of person, I like being by myself. And I think it's from my life experiences, having to be around so many people my whole life. And then once I get to a point in my life to where I can be alone, it's peaceful for me. Like, I love being in my own energy. Like, whether I'm doing good or doing bad, like, I just love being in my own energy. But, I manifested a life to where the people that are in my life, like, I enjoy them as well. And I enjoy being in their presence as well. So that's what you want to do. Be at peace with self, so that way you're attracting the right people into your life, okay? Which I still think you have already done this. Okay, so that's what you're going to be releasing, and that's what you're going to be calling in. So do you have any questions? Do you need any clarity about this last question that says, how can Athena move forward over the next 6 months to shift her circumstances and create the stability and peace that she's seeking? Is there anything specific that comes to mind that you want to ask?
Show me something new. No such thing as
Okay, let's get some more clarity about what you can do. Hold on, let me. So yeah, so remember, you're doing a releasal, you're doing a petition. So the releasal is on one side, the petition is on the other side, and then you're doing also a vision board. But basically, you're just starting early with the vision board. I want you to have one vision board for the pregnancy and the love. Okay, that needs to be on one vision board. But when we do the ritual next month, you're gonna have everything that you're manifesting for the new year. Okay, including the pregnancy. But I want you to have your own board. You see, you can do like a Pinterest board, or you can just do like a collage on Canva. It's better than the last one. This song is very telling. Hey, hey. Let me see. So, excuse me. I'm gonna have to do this after. Okay, I'll do. I was trying to order me a charger real quick, but I'll do that after the reading because we almost done. Okay, so let's see what the final words of encouragement, what he feels like you need to do. Excuse me. This actually gives you a lot more clarity. You know what's coming. You know what you need to prepare for. Hi, Sam. How you doing? Okay, let me see. Spirit, what else should she do? What should she do? What should she do over the next 6 months to bring these things into fruition, these blessings? Strength, be strong. Forgive yourself. Try to wear more white. Okay. This is a self forgiveness card, self love card. This has come up for you before with the purity message. Okay. So you need to get out near that water. Okay. Remember that the water helps you connect with your spirit team. Look at the crows. Okay. So the spirits are around you, and there is also a bright white light around you. Okay. So you need to be communicating with your ancestors during this time. Like the energy's heightened. Okay. They're listening. They're picking up what you're putting down. You just have to speak. Use your voice. Reconciliation. Look at this. The full moon in the water. So there's a woman. There's a woman spirit that's trying to come together with you. I may be covered in cat hair, but I still smell good. Oh, and she's under the moon too. Wow. And you have a cat. So you do need to spend some time around your cat. Be strong during this time, okay? Lean on your strengths, okay? Control what you can control, but that other stuff, it's out of your control. What are you stressing for? Because you know your health is important. If you're going to be getting pregnant within this time frame, you cannot be stressed out, especially about stuff that is out of your control. Okay? What else do you want her to do over the next 6 months, Grandpa? Compassion. Use your gifts. You have to use your gifts more, okay? I'm seeing you talking to more people, communicating with more people. Okay? Don't be so quiet into yourself. You got the Hermit card, okay? Don't be so quiet into yourself, okay? Use your gifts. You are a light worker. Pay attention to your dreams as well, because this grandpa is going to try to communicate with you. You also got the manifestation card, the full moon. So this is literally showing you like earth element, water element, and I'm also seeing the full moon. So this is very spot on to me. You have to manifest this, okay? Remember, you're a manifester, so you cannot be in a stressed out energy. Remember, manifestation is supposed to be fun. So the moment you're not having fun with it, it's probably not going to work. If you're trying to manifest something and you're stressed out, it's not going to work. So I feel like now's the perfect time to be manifesting because you are in so much of a better energy. You might not see it, but I see it. You're in a much better energy. You're not closed off, you're open, and also you're like I'm just seeing you like blossoming. That's how I'm visualizing this, okay? And the reconciliation could even just be like us doing a group meditation, us doing something spiritually like as a group to like strengthen our psychic ability. So this is definitely gives me meditation energy. So we'll have to make sure we do a meditation before our ritual that we have in December, okay? But you already know what to do. This is like kind of normal stuff, but it's just more being intentional about what you're asking for, what you're requesting, and having a better idea of what's in your frequency, okay? But this was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, Grandpa. You may go back to the spirit realm. Goodbye. This was a really, really good reading. And that song was called Dragon Ball Do Rag by Thundercat.
It's the Ashley. You can get 0% interest for 72 months Black Friday event.
Ashley's Black Friday mattress event is going on.
All right, foot creep. Yes, this was a good one. Definitely a great reading to end the year with. Because next month we won't be doing readings. We'll just be focused on our ritual. Does anybody have any questions before I hop off here? If anybody's interested in joining my mentorship, booking a personal reading, purchasing crystals, spiritual baths, ebooks, or any other spiritual products, I have my descriptions down below. I have my links down below in the description box. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Juju, the Master Manifester, and I am out.